Hey everybody, Shama32 here. Welcome to this channel. We're here today to react to the reconstruction of episode 10 of season 3 of classic Doctor Who. This one is entitled The Nightmare Begins, and the story is the Daleks' Master Plan. Now, apologies if my head's quite jumbled about the first 4 or 5 episodes of this story, because if you've watched my reactions to the previous story, you'll know that I've already listened to this one, because originally I reacted to episode 11, the next episode after this one I'm about to watch now, because that was the surviving episode. But then I went back, watched reconstructions of the previous story, The Myth Makers. But before reacting to episode 11, I'd listened to the audiobook of this one, then did episode 11, and then I listened to the audiobook version, which is the surviving audio with connecting description, I believe, by Peter Purvis. I think it's Peter Purvis, of episode 3 and 4, possibly 5, but I can't remember. It's been about a month now, I think. It's been about a month, pretty much. So my head's all over the place. I can remember more of episode 11, but it's very jumbled in my head, so, like, all out of order because of the fact I went back. So because I listened to this in audiobook form as well, I was walking along whilst I listened to it type thing, so I wasn't 100%. I was getting distracted and stuff like that. Just like, I like audiobooks, but I'm better with the visual thing, like aids and stuff like that, or something really helpful for me. So I can't 100%. I can't really remember all of this episode, if any. I think I can remember the gist of it, but that's about it. Like, I'll rewatch before I watch the third episode of this story. I'll rewatch the second episode, episode 11, to reacquaint myself with it, because otherwise I'm gonna be so freaking confused. So confused. I'm confused enough as it is, because like my head's like trying to work out, because of the fact that I've done all that. I'm struggling to, like, literally sort out through my head what happened, or like I can't really remember anything. It's actually really confusing my head. So once we get past these first few episodes, I should be all right, hopefully. But we are watching this reconstruction. It's from Loose Cannon on Daily Motion. I'm not linking to it because I don't want them to get in trouble, but it's easy to Google. You just classic Doctor Who episode title, should be easy to find. Idiot me, didn't think of that first of all, which is why all this was done all higgledy-piggledy out of order. But it's Loose Cannon, El Doctorio, fantastic reconstructions for the Myth Makers. They're really creative. I'm hoping for this one we get 3 out of 4 of the Myth Maker episodes had like describing text go across the bottom. So I'm hoping we get that for this, because that really helped me. That really helped me. Like, having the connecting audio with the audiobook version really helped as well, because like otherwise you're like, what the hell's happening when it's just shuffling the sound and stuff like that. But I really liked the last story. I really liked it. It's a shame that it's not survived. We had little snippets of audio, like I'm so glad we had Vicky's last time out walking out the TARDIS survived. But I think that would be a prime one to animate. I think it'd be a perfect one to animate, because like, even if people didn't really watch Doctor Who, a lot of people obviously know the story about the Iliad, the Trojan horse, stuff like that. So like, if they put the Trojan horse on the front of the DVD thing, or on Disney Plus or on iPlayer or whatever, and see that, people see that going, oh, Doctor Who did that, I'm going to give that a look, you know? And plus, I think Maureen O'Brien, Vicky, deserved it to be animated, because it's her last episode, and it was really sweet. I really like how they did it. I really like how they did it, and the fact that Paris was Aladon in Doctor Who and the Daleks movie, and he was also Basil in The Great Mouse Detective, which was fun. Like, but it was a really fun story. I'm interested in I can't talk today, but I'm interested to see how this episode's done. Have they changed the style of the reconstructions from the Myth Makers? I don't know, but I'm really interested to see how they do it. really interested. But if you enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell a tick. You'll know when the next episode goes live. Let's get going with the reaction in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay. As with the other reconstructions, I implore that you go watch the reconstruction on Dailymotion first. Support them because the amount of effort they put into them is absolutely freaking fantastic. And please go watch their original video. As I said, I'm not going to link to it because I do not want them to get into issues. They've been on there for years. Oh, it should be all right. But I don't want to take the risk because I don't want to be the reason, you know? Okay, yes. Stephen is poisoned. Oh, that's high. That is a high note. I've got a bit of a headache coming as well, so that did not help. Oh, it's a Terry Nation story, of course.
You're not happy. I'm doing the very best I can, my child.
Okay.
Oh, dear, this is such a worry. This poison seems to be spreading throughout the whole of his system.
How do you get poisoned from being hurt? Is there a poison coating on the sword that slashed him? And he lands... Because I know that Mission to the Unknown was a prequel, so I'm... Previous planet?
Well,
face, I'm sorry. But the planet from that, right?
Now, I want you to look after Stephen, if you will.
That face is making me laugh. I can't concentrate. Okay. Yes, Bret, Vyon. Alright, trying to contact their base. I'm so glad. Yeah, all the way through the you'll see next time my initial reaction. Look at that wonderful actor there.
Can you read me? Come in.
I'm so glad we got the scripted text. That's gonna be so helpful. The Mission into the Unknown, remake was so good. Those, I think, university students did fantastically.
We're not dead yet.
Don't fool yourself. They're out there looking for us right now. They'll find us and then...
All right, they may well find us.
How could, if I didn't know before, I would recognize that face right there.
I know. Try them again.
I've got to call him Bret, not Brig. Obviously, I haven't watched any of his later episodes as the Brigadier. But I know of the Brigadier, so I'm excited.
50 Alpha to Charlo Egan. Come in.
That sounds so familiar. I remember that from the audiobook. I'm interested to see what the room looks like. I had it pictured in my head, and that is not how I pictured it. Okay, maybe it is a bit. But the layout's different. Oh, it's too quiet. I don't like it. Sorry, it's too quiet.
So it's checkmate, isn't it?
Oh, that was making me uncomfortable.
You want to see your hero, Mavic Chen.
Mavic Chen. I recognized the name Mavic Chen. And I think somebody I found out that it was because of was it the Giggle? Or was it the 60th anniversary special? I think it was 15 saying it to 14.
Ah, but we may only get a report of what Mavic Chen said, not actually see him.
That's hardly likely.
Mavic Chen. Great Guardian.
So next one's 50 Alpha.
50 Alpha.
It's not for another 20 minutes. Well, what about 403?
50 Alpha.
Bring up 403, please. 50 Alpha. Is that the patrol out looking for Mark Corey?
Yes.
There's Mavic Chen.
Near the planet Kembel. Probably crashed. So they think.
Mark Corey is the character from Mission to the Unknown, wasn't he?
And as that has been concluded so successfully, I'm sure no one will begrudge you a little time off.
That I am keeping a secret. I hope to be able to get away from all interviewers. I'm just going to climb aboard my star and drift about the solar system.
Yes. Is all I'll say.
If I had to travel around ultra space, I think the 740. Elegance plus ultimate technology.
It hasn't got
I would just want it to work.
Speed isn't everything.
As long as it works well, I'd rather it work well rather than it could look ugly as hell. As long as it works well, I wouldn't care.
By the signing of the Non-Aggression Pact of 3975, now in this year of 4000, we can feel justly proud of that pact.
25 years, yeah.
May the past 25 years prove that they are the dawn of an everlasting peace, which will spread throughout the universe.
There's the light flickering again.
That the life ahead is built upon the cornerstone of richer understanding. not only of the past or of the present.
I'm trying not to
But also of the
comment
future.
and say more in case somebody's watching this as I'm watching it, you know?
And bring peace, progress, and prosperity to each and every one of us.
Oh, is this a rehearsed speech he's done before? Because that guy was quoting it.
Even you must agree, he's an impressive man.
Yes, it's nice to hear his
In a
speech
way.
again.
Cynic.
Again. Well, he quoted it, so obviously he's done the same general thing before.
There's nothing
Okay.
coming through.
Thought I saw one.
You're imagining
Right, yeah.
things.
So I'm actually recalling bits now.
They are out there, I know it, and they're getting closer. You're imagining things now. Shut up. Do you think I'm a fool? There's something out there and it's close. I tell you
Just
this.
listen. Forgotten what they're called.
But you know we can't fight them. Our weapons are useless against those things. Now we must move out. How can I keep on the move with this? Have you got any more bright ideas?
Indicates wounded leg. Okay.
Fast. Just keep moving. I'll make sure we avoid the Varga plants.
Varga plants, that's it.
Don't be a fool. That could be what happened to Corey. He pricked himself on a thorn, and
No, that'd be his friend.
we haven't seen the Varga that looked like him. Oh, joke away, but you know I'm right.
Very funny.
Perhaps they took him prisoner. You know they don't take prisoners.
Bret tries to help him, but Kurt pushes him away.
This is no time for phony heroics. I'll just slow you down and then we'll both get it. Now,
Aww.
without me, you've got a chance. It's not a good one, but it's a chance.
I wouldn't
Just
leave him
stay alive
behind.
and get that message through.
I couldn't do it.
Get out. Get out of here or I'll kill you now.
Aww. Again, I almost called him Brig. It's right there. I got to remember Bret. It's Brig and Bret. So similar.
Good luck.
Oh, good luck to you. Oh, I couldn't, like, I know obviously there's important stuff to do and stuff like that, and he could die. But I don't know what I would do. I don't think you know until you're in that kind of situation, you know? Footage! Whoa, this is clear footage! Whoa! This is really clear footage. Oh my god! It's like the previous ones, it's obviously somebody recording with a camera off the telly, but this is actual film. Whoa! Is it going to be a Varga plant, or is it going to be our other lovely friend? I don't want to see. I might jump. Apologies. I love this set. It's so cool. I love Doctor Who sets because they're so creative. This is a long bit of footage. There we go. We got a Dalek. Whoa. That was a really long bit surviving clear footage. That was amazing. Okay. Bret probably assuming he's going to die sadly at some point. Oh no. Bret. Then again, it did look like there was a lot of vines on there. He examines the transmitter, but it does not work. Oh, for God's sake. Of course it doesn't. Of course that's going to happen. That's to make things too easy. He buries his head in his hands in despair. It's probably dark in the original footage. Hey! You become acquainted with that sound later on. Well, Bret won't. Nicholas Courtney will. Is this footage as well? This looks like footage. Okay, damn it. That's at the TARDIS. I think I remember, but I'm not entirely sure. But this is so cool. This is going to help. Because, like, there's some bits I wasn't so clear listening to the audio, but for me, even with the descriptive text. So hopefully this will help fill in the gap.
I want you to stay here and look after Stephen.
But we got surviving, like, still images, it looks like. Or ones that work in this context.
So I want you to do that straight away. I have my key to let myself in.
Uh-huh.
Yes, this child, key. This opens the door from the outside. Now go in, please.
Yeah.
And shut the door.
I love him so much. I love the first Doctor so much.
Charming.
I love how dirty the TARDIS looks as well, you know? Of course it's locked. Did you not listen, Bret? They are using that image so much, aren't they? I'm so excited the fact that we've already had surviving footage.
Or perhaps a tower. I wonder where we are.
Is this some other kind of film, or...?
All I have to do is to get
Okay.
through that jungle and perhaps then I can get some help.
Oh, it's like lights from a city, I'm assuming. Okay.
Absolutely still.
What is it you want?
The key.
What key?
Give me that key or I'll kill you.
Oh dear.
Doctor will return very soon.
Oh, I really liked Katerina. Like, oh, I wouldn't call her naive. It's a bit difficult. I can understand why she's thinking the way she does, because that's what her
Vicky.
time.
Troy.
Vicky stayed behind because she fell in love with Troilus. And they were so sweet.
Deep calm. You must.
Aww. I loved the relationship between Stephen and Vicky. They were like such good like brother and sister dynamic. They were adorable.
The doctor will bring help. Don't ask any more questions.
Oh, Stephen. Wait. He took the key. Shit.
You, what's your name?
Katerina, did the doctor send you to cure the sickness?
Yes, but we must shut the doors first. The old man said you knew the switch.
I can't remember what happens now. It's like she didn't let him in. That's not her fault. And it was a good cover story.
What sort of craft is this? I've seen most, but nothing like this.
Huh.
And outside it looks so small. How do you work this
I'm
thing?
so excited to see him in this.
Works his temple.
Is what?
It accidentally turns on the
You
scanner.
must help Stephen.
Yes, of course I'll help.
Okay, Stephen's
Stephen, but
regaining
we must get
consciousness.
back to Earth.
But I'm so excited to see more of Nicholas
explained this
Courtney.
to the old
But I know
man,
it's
the,
probably going to be several
doctor.
years before I get to his stuff.
We
Oh,
can't go back to
Doctor!
Earth.
Looks like that actually looks like he's got a cut. Unseen by Bret and Katerina, Stephen sits up. He keeping an eye
Katerina,
on things.
Are you sure you don't know how to work this?
How could I know? It belongs to the doctor.
I like her.
The old man said this was no ordinary ship. And he was right.
The doctor is pacing up and down furiously. Understandably, somebody took his TARDIS key.
You'd use physical violence, would you?
You don't want to mess with the doctor. God damn it, I'm getting tangled up here. Ah! Oh.
Ah, so you've left
He
the
left
key in
the
door.
key. Oh, Bret, you idiot.
The first big mistake, isn't it? Yes.
Yeah, just a
Very
bit.
foolish.
Doctor, you don't want to mess with him. Like, he won't use physical violence unless he has to, and he would never kill. Well, obviously, Time War. Okay. Stephen hits Bret with a spanner, and they both collapse. Hey, he used all his energy to knock him out. Fair play. To enter, he hears a noise overhead. That loud. Woo. Okay. But he goes off to investigate, doesn't he? Right? It's the doctor. Of course he's going to, even if I wasn't sure.
Or any connection with that city below? Yes, there are one or two questions
What I
must
would do is
have
I'd go
answered.
back inside the TARDIS, make sure they're okay inside the TARDIS. Footage! Because, like, you don't know what might have happened with Stephen and Katerina. The guy could have killed them. He doesn't know. I would have checked they're all right first and then gone investigated, you know?
Everything is ready.
Okay. Bret comes to, but finds he is unable to move.
I don't think you'll be able to get out of there in a hurry, my friend.
Okay, he did go in. Okay, I thought I misremembered.
Oh, it's
I thought he
an
went off.
invention of mine. I call it the magnetic chair.
That's what it was called. I couldn't quite remember. I could remember the general idea of what the chair did, but not the name.
To escape? You will stay there until I direct otherwise.
Uh-huh. Huh. I love his little chuckle.
Oh, by the way, I found the city. And just as I was about to ascertain its locale, that young ruffian set upon me.
Can you get help for Stephen?
Oh,
then?
yes, I hope so. Just a minute.
Aww.
Strange.
What?
Yes, I shall have to cross-examine him when I get back. But don't worry, he's quite safe. Our guest is quite unable to move until I press that little switch at the back.
Don't tell her. I wouldn't have told anyone what to do. That only he could do it, you know? Okay. Doctor makes his way through the jungle. Okay. God, some of the notes get really high-pitched. Like, I know that audio might be corrupted, but sometimes... Whew. There's a Varga plant, of course, yes. Oh, God.
Well, I wonder.
That Mark Corey.
Is this the solar system?
Right?
It's very
Okay.
strange.
He picks up... That's it, yeah. Okay, that's what it looks like. I was trying to work out in my head. Oh, whoa. Is that original or is that Reconstruction? That's so cool. That's what his ship looks like. That is not how I imagined it at all. But that thing he's holding in his hand kind of looks like the compass type thing that we've seen on some of the Daleks. That's interesting. So that was his ship.
What's the matter with him? I said, what's the matter with him?
Why should I talk to you?
He's sick. The doctor says he's poisoned in the blood.
There's some tablets in the pouch of my belt. Give him 2.
Oh.
But you're an enemy.
It's a difficult situation. You don't want to trust him because of the situation, but Stephen might die. But he might be lying to you to get you in, be able to move or something like that, you know?
For heaven's sake, girl, take the tablets and give them to him.
But, like, I had a feeling I wasn't sure was listening, but I had a feeling I was hoping that he was telling the truth.
Yes. It's all right, I won't harm you. This chair of the doctor seems to be everything he claimed.
I wasn't sure on that, you know?
I have the tablets in that tube.
I really wasn't sure if he was being truthful or not. Okay. I really like the creativeness they have with Reconstruction and doing new things and putting faces on and stuff like that. It's really creative on how they do it. Gives tablets to Stephen. Good.
Please be, they shall not nurse me. It's all right. You'll be all right now. You can leave him alone.
Why should she? She wants to keep an eye.
If Stephen, or whatever his name is, recovers, you'll be forgiven. And if the doctor gets back here soon...
She'll be annoyed, but he'll be happy. Okay, Doctor's watching the Daleks. That's a cool picture of him there. And here he comes. Like, you can tell just from that.
Welcome you as we welcome.
Just like, even though you've seen in the back, like, you can just tell by the outfit, you know?
I am honored to be here. And to be part of your plan.
It makes me really angry because he's like, so many people love him. And he's meant to be a hero of England, sorry. Why did I say England? But, he's hero of the solar system, that's one. He's working with the Daleks. The Daleks. He's one of the bad guys. It's a really cool twist. I would have loved to seen people's faces and gone back and watched, you know? Shit. Oh, I love how they've done that. Oh, and that's how they end it. God damn it. Why is the door open? Why is the door open? Oh, I cannot remember that. We'll find out next time. Because I will have to rewatch episode 11. Ah. Oh, I'm so glad that I've just, like, somebody reminded me about the loose cannon reproductions because I'd forgotten. Because that really helped me because I didn't know how that little thing he found on the ground looked like. I didn't know what it looked like. And it's just seeing things and have the descriptive text. Yeah, okay. Peter Purvis, having it as an audiobook was really cool. Really cool. And I'd rather have that than not have it all, you know? And I believe it was Peter Purvis doing these episodes. But he did a really good job. But for me, this is better. Because again, I'm solely focused on it. And just having the descriptive text. But just seeing the images and they're so freaking creative in how they redid it. It's like, yeah, okay, like, I really want to talk about recognizing or realizing who it was Nicholas Courtney. But I don't want to say it. I don't want to spoil people for next time, you know? I don't want to spoil you guys. But, oh. It makes me really annoyed in a way that it's gonna, like, I don't know. Do not tell me when he comes into it. Do not tell me when we get the Brigadier. Although I do believe he's not the Brigadier at first, but people call him the Brigadier, right? Hang on, Brigadier. Lethbridge Stewart, that's it. I had to remember. Do not tell me, but I don't know when he comes into it. Like, I don't know what doctor he comes into it. So, again, please do not tell me. I want to be surprised when he shows up. But I've heard, like, about the Brig. I know people like love the Brigadier, and obviously he's Kate Stewart's dad, and we saw him with 12th Doctor. I say saw him, but it was not him. Sadly, the actor had passed away, and also 12th Doctor, Kate led on the ground. I won't say. All I know is, because I watched a reaction to the episode, he finally got his salute from the Doctor. I don't want to say it just in case somebody has not seen that episode, because I don't want to spoil that moment for anyone, you know? But I know that he never got a salute until that moment, so it's going to be awesome. But I know it's probably going to take me several years to get to him, I'm assuming. But I really can't remember what Doctors. I know he's like been with several Doctors, but I don't know when or which Doctors, you know? So I'm excited. Mavic Chen just makes me angry, but because of the fact that he's supposedly a hero, like I said, and he's working with the Daleks. We find out more in episode 11. Obviously, it's problematic because of like what was sadly commonplace back then, but they did it with Marco Polo. Actors of the wrong ethnicity, using prosthetics and makeup and stuff like that to make them look like a different one. They sadly did it with this. But, like, obviously that's bad. But when I was listening to the audiobook, the actor playing Mavic Chen, Kevin Stoney, the acting was good, from what I heard. And the little bit I saw here. I liked seeing that one. I'm so glad that I've gone back and watched these, because it's really helped me. But I'm excited. It's gonna be weird. I don't have an episode to record next week because I did it like a month ago. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be so weird. Like, Patreon has had that episode for like a month. And then I'd be like, sorry guys, you're not gonna see my reaction to next one for like a month and a half. Sorry. Oops. But, I'm gonna have to find time to, like, after I've edited this one, I'm gonna have to, if I've got the time, rewatch episode 11, you know, or before I watch episode 12. Oh, this is a really good story, I can tell already, and I'm excited for it. I'm so excited. That was a really interesting one. Really creative reconstruction once again. That scene, I've forgotten the guy's name, but the guy Bret was with, that Bret had to leave behind because the guy basically told him to. We had such a big, huge, not huge, but considering how short the other ones from the previous story were, a big section of surviving footage, and it did not seem at all like it was filmed with a camera. It looked like actual surviving footage, which is insane. That's so freaking cool. Like, considering like their lost episodes, it like gives me, like, it happened with the bits we saw in I think with the Mythmakers ones, it gave me like a bit. It was more special because they're obviously filmed, and the fact that somebody happened to film them, and that film has survived, gives me like chills. You know, like, it's like, oh my god, this is such a special thing I'm watching. Like, any of the reconstructions that I'm gonna watch, if there's any surviving footage, it's gonna feel so special. That either, maybe, I don't know if like these episodes, like, they're surviving, they found like surviving reels of the footage, but a lot of it was damaged, so that was like the only part of this episode that was visible. But the fact that any of it surviving is crazy, and it's so special, and it's awesome that Loose Cannon have been able to use it in their reconstruction. But yeah, that was really good. I'd love to know what you guys thought of the reconstruction. As I said at the beginning, I hope you went and did it first before watching my reaction. Please watch and support the original Loose Cannon reproductions. It's El Doctorio on on Dailymotion. As I said at the beginning, not linking it in a comment or in the description because I do not want to be the reason they get in trouble. They've been around for years, but I get the anxiety and I'm like, if I link it, something will happen, you know? But yeah, it's easier to find, easy to Google, and I do implore that you go watch them as well. They're fantastic. They've got so many reconstructions on there. They're going to be a great resource for me, and I'm super happy that they've put in that work. They've put in a hell of a lot of work in the ones we've watched so far. So like the fact there's so many surviving ones is amazing, and I'm super excited to watch them all, you know? But yeah, I'd love to know what you guys thought of this episode. If you enjoyed the reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell a tick. You'll know when the next episode goes live. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you again for the next one. Bye.